Hello and welcome to Holistic Happy Half Hour. We have 6 succinct, sumptuous 5-minute segments that will help transform your energy, your soul, and your life. Our topic today is intuition. First up is Kimberly.
Hi there, everybody. Kimberly Marsh here, astrologer coming in from St. Augustine Beach, Florida. And today I am talking about all the Gemini energy that is going on. Let's see here, May 12th, we had Mercury enter Gemini, and it will be there until May 29th. The very next day, Venus retrograded in Gemini, and she'll be retrograde until the 24th of June. And then May 21st, the sun is also entering this party. This is a lot of cerebral energy. It's a lot of information. It's actually an information overstimulation. It's too much information. We've got Venus moving backwards, going over old information. We've got Mercury entering, bringing in a plethora of new choices, decisions, ideas, options, and then the sun shining all its energy there. So that is why it is so important right now to get in touch with our intuition and to listen to our inner voice, because that information can take over and it's hard to hear what your truth is, what your answer is. And so today we're all going to be connecting with that third eye intuition, to that voice inside, so that when this information comes to us, we're able to be still and listen, to choose, which is very important, to choose what we want to listen to. We also have Mars, which entered Pisces on May 14th and will be there until June 29th. This is a very tough energy. Mars in Pisces makes decisions nearly impossible. It's just too much, too many distractions. So again, that intuition and ride out the storm. And next we have Miss Carrie.
Hello, Carrie Berkey here. Today we're going to be doing a lesson from my free spirit guidebook, and it's called Tapping In to Your Intuition. So this is going to be a guided meditation. So if you just want to sit up tall, if you're comfortable, allow your jaw to relax. You're going to close your eyes, take a nice deep inhale, and then exhale out of your mouth. Allow your breath to relax. For a moment, allow your eyes to kind of move up as though you're looking with your eyes closed towards your third eye, that spot right between your eyebrows. And now in your mind's eye, I want you to imagine that you are standing at the top of a spiral staircase. And you put your hand on the railing and you slowly start to descend down this spiral staircase. And just notice each step as you wind down the spiral staircase. Notice the railing in your hand, each step beneath your foot. As you spiral down, down, down. You're just feeling relaxed, feeling comfortable, spiraling down. When you reach to the bottom, you notice that you're in a natural setting. There's a path in front of you and you start walking along the path. As you walk along the path, just look around and start to notice where you are. First, notice all the sights, and then start to notice the sounds. And notice any smells or maybe sensations like a breeze. And then find a comfortable place to sit. Allow yourself just to feel relaxed and supported here. If you have a question or some area of your life that's been bothering you, just put the question out to the universe right now. And know that you might get an answer right now, a little thought might have popped into your head, or know that that answer is going to show up for you. And allow yourself to stand up, make your way back to the path. And again, as you're walking on the path, I just want you to look around again, noticing the sights, smells, sounds, and sensations. You get to the bottom of the staircase, put your hand on that railing again and start to step up, winding up, going up, 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 feeling relaxed, knowing that you can come to this place anytime. You always have access. All the answers you seek are here. When you get to the top of the spiral staircase, take a nice deep inhale. Hold it for as long as you comfortably can. When you're ready, you'll exhale. Slowly open your eyes. And so then just make a note of where you went. Maybe it was somewhere new, maybe it's somewhere you've already been. And again, remember when things get stressed, when you find yourself looking elsewhere, just pause. It can even be faster than that, or you can set a timer and stay there longer. And that is your place to tap into your intuition. Enjoy. Next up, we have Stacy.
Hi, everybody. Stacy Westbrook here from the Weed Shaman Collaborative. And believe it or not, yes, cannabis definitely has a connection, and it can be a very strong one to connecting with your intuition. So at our collaborative / collective, what we really focus on is educating sort of the newbie or the senior and try to get them off of something like opioids that has some sort of negative side effects. And believe it or not, smoking cannabis for the newbie is actually kind of the best and most controlled way that you can get cannabis into your system, because you can take like a little bit of a hit and know that within a couple of minutes you'll start to feel different or altered, and then you can grow your cannabis practice from there, because really at the beginning it is an experiment, because what I smoke and what works for me is not what my roommate smokes and works for her. So it's just like ordering eggs at a diner. Somebody likes them scrambled, somebody else wants them sunny side up. So think of it in those terms. So with regards to actual intuition, I think that this is a little bit more of a topic for somebody who is beyond the zero tolerant client that we usually see, but somebody who has had experience with cannabis and sort of knows that if I go down the sativa route, and that's a totally different conversation, because the way that we relate to strains and things like that, there's actually more hybrids in there than there are sativas and indicas, but sativas are sort of stimulating and the indicas are sort of the head stuff. So I feel like when I'm trying to get rebalanced, I'll either be doing everything intuitively and things will be sort of moving slowly because I'm passing every single question, like handing it over to my third eye or God. And then there's the opposite, where everything, you're just so in the moment that it's just all what the mind says and what makes the most sense. And you're using like all this logistic data. And sort of the whole idea behind the cannabis movement and using it as a medicinal is that it brings back the homeostasis. So it helps you get back into balance, so that you are in a place where you can use a little bit of everything. So you can use your head, your heart, and your gut, and your third eye. So it would just be about making a conscious cannabis connection, so that you go to smoke or take your edible or dab or whatever sort of ingestion method that you were going to choose, that before you sat down, you would set the intention of, setting a mood, put some candles out there, smell something wonderful, have a beautiful drink next to you, and then sit down very much like you would during a regular sort of meditation, and walk into that space with yourself, because it really removes barriers. It removes the things in your mind that you think say no, and it gives you a lot more yeses. So I encourage each and every one of you, where it is legal, to experiment a little bit with this and get yourself back in balance. And up next, we have Miss Susan. Thanks, you guys.
Hello. Intuition. Well, since intention is the key to the universe, we will set our intention to align with our intuition. And the pineal gland, the third eye, is the seat of our intuition. And it utilizes all of our senses to get us the messages and the guidance that we are after. So I'm going to share with you today an energy clearing exercise that's going to set into motion a recalibration and alignment with your energy to set a strong foundation for your intuition in your body and in your energy field. So I start with my left hand palm up, and with my right hand, the middle and index fingers I place on my forehead. And I say aloud, I call forth my innate wisdom to cleanse and shift back into alignment all listening and receiving channels within and around me. Any veils that prevent me from hearing my higher self, angels, guides, and ancestors, gently dissolve now. All my communication systems in all dimensions are brought back to perfection. And then I take my hands and I comb out the energy around my third eye chakra. The energy there, it goes out like a fan around the forehead. So just comb out the energy that is there. To move any little kinks, just comb that out. And then bring both hands, palms up. And just ask to yourself, am I clear? And you'll start to get this little rocking motion. Your head may rock a little back and forth. If you're standing, your whole body will actually move back and forth. It's crazy, but it does. It'll start to move. But if you don't get any motion, go back and do it again, taking a little bit more time so that your body, your energetics have a chance to shift and move and recalibrate with your channels to open them to align with your intuition. Go back and check again, and you'll get that rocking motion. And then I take a deep breath and consciously connect with the divinity within me, with the light in my heart space, and with that strong sense of knowing and trust that it is my Holy Spirit, my intuition that is guiding me. And then you are good to go. So thank you for sharing this time with me. I am Susan Coppy with Ancestral Healing Arts. And next we have Amanda.
Hello, everybody. I am Amanda Johnson. I am an emotional freedom practitioner, and we are going to do a little bit of tapping. I love this subject of intuition. It is something that I live my life by, and I love to share with others. Today, we're going to just allow. So simply allow our inner guidance to come forward and be able to connect with us. So we're going to start tapping. We're not going to use a setup statement today because we're not going to dive into any negative feelings. We're just going to focus on allowing that inner voice to be present with us and come forward. So starting on the eyebrow points, right where your eyebrow meets the bridge of your nose, you can repeat after me as I say it or in your own words. I allow my intuition to come forth. Side of the eye, I allow a divine intervention of my heart to happen. Underneath the eye, I allow myself to connect to my inner guidance system. It always knows the way. Underneath the nose, I hear God's voice. I hear that divine wisdom. Underneath the mouth, sometimes it tells me to take a left turn. Sometimes it tells me to take a right turn. I trust my inner knowing. Collarbone point, I like to use both hands here, it just feels good. We're gonna take a deep breath here, breathing in and letting go, moving that energy through your body, just sinking into that beautiful place of allowing your intuition to be present with you, that inner voice, that inner knowing. Just tapping it in, tapping right into it. Underneath the arm, just below your armpits, you can use all your fingers to tap here. I trust my decisions. Top of the head. I allow myself to be guided. Maybe you think of it as inner guidance. Keep tapping with me, eyebrow point. Maybe you think of it as Holy Spirit, God's voice, side of the eye. Maybe it's divine energies, spirits, whatever that is for you. Underneath the eye, your higher self, always knowing the way, always knowing what's best for us at every moment. Just keep tapping with me underneath the nose, allowing this beautiful energy in. Underneath the mouth, I trust my intuition. Even when I can't see where it's taking me, and maybe it's a big thing, just keep tapping, moving to your collarbone point. Maybe it tells you that you need to end or start a relationship. Maybe it's you need to move. Maybe it's as subtle and as tiny, but not tiny, as I just need to sink in and get quiet with myself. More guidance is trying to come through. Maybe it's you need to learn something. So really trusting what's feeling good in your heart. And knowing that you're always led. We are always led in a direction that is for our highest good. Underneath the arm, listening to this intuition. I allow my intuition into my life at a bigger level. Top of the head, I allow myself to be excited for what's to come. New things, new movement, new circumstances, new people, new beginnings, new cycles, brand new. And so it is. Thank you so much. And next up, we have Deep.
Namaste, everyone. Hope you all are doing well. So today we'll work on two different things. One, we'll work on understanding intuition through the third eye, and second, how to develop it. So as we talk about the third eye, it deals with insight blocked by illusion. So now please begin to close your eyes and focus at the moment. Take a couple full cycles of breath. And just be aware of anything and everything that's happening at this moment. What are you in the absence of the self? In the absence of your eyes, in the silence? What do you see? At this state, there is an expression. Your intuition is your guide. So allow this intuition to become your third eye. And even with your eyes closed, explore the things around you. See through your understanding. See the world through the wisdom that you have achieved. Intuition is a very sensitive element. In order to understand and feel this element, one has to be very sensitive themselves. How do you develop this sensitivity? When I interviewed different spiritual teachers from different backgrounds, there was a Tibetan monk who said, when you do things in goodness, a charity work, an act of kindness, compassion, love, peace, and any sorts of positive things, these are the tools that helps you when things go wrong. These are the exact same things that helps you to develop your inner intuition. In the words of Jesus, do to others what you don't want them to do to you. Similarly, anything that creates disturbances within the mind, an action, a karma, as soon as you do it, that creates disturbances, that's not what you want to do to develop intuition. So just being aware of what is right, what is wrong, and finding that rights and wrongs within. So as you breathe in, allow the wisdom, the intuition from the cosmos to enter the body. As you breathe out, blow out the clear clouds of illusion and see beyond. Breathe in, understand your rights and the wrongs. Breathe out and share that with everyone around you. Breathe in and allow your intuition to be your guide, to be your judge. And as your eyes are closed, allow yourself to see you. And as you continue to focus on your breath, the element of light is connected to the third eye chakra. As you breathe in, feel the light coming through you. As you breathe out, be the light. Be the light and share your gifts. And continue to take a couple more full cycles of breath. Inhale, listen to the sound that you're creating. Observe the moment of silence between each breath. And as you exhale, let go and listen. And now you can slowly begin to open up your eyes. And just constantly practice. Thank you. Namaste.
Thank you, Deep. Thank you, everyone. Well, we have been holistic. We hope that you are happy. And if you would like more, please check us out on holistichappyhour.org. Namaste.